morning and welcome to Friday Morning Qigong with Danielle and Stella. And let's start with our shake. Had a few reports of stiffness this morning. So let's come at this with the mindset of just loosening everything up, particularly in the fascia and the connective tissue. It's feeling of really getting everything smooth and glidey. Feel inspired to just let the heels come up a little bit and feel this reverberation through the body. Stella's got a very loud squeaky toy, so I'm hoping that's not going to come across. We were doing a bit of this last week, and we're just adding in a bit of a twist into the bounce. That felt really good. Just having a shake off. Hands and arms, bit of a shake. So sounds like a little bit of energizing is needed. Hold that in our awareness and as an intention as well. Right, let's get a bit more intentional in our shake. Let's start to really ground the feet, feeling the soles of the feet connected to whatever you're standing on, letting the feet spread, no gripping of the toes, pretty relaxed feet, a sense of being solid and grounded. And let's come on up to the lower pelvis with our awareness. Really centering ourselves in the lower pelvis, whole sort of pelvic bowl area. And just checking in with the arms and the shoulders. Just noticing whether there's any holding there or whether we're just loose. Staying really centered, grounded through the pelvis, through the feet. And if we've woken up this morning with a feeling of stiffness in a particular part of the body, let's take our awareness to that place. It's nice and gently, it's being aware of tissues and bones. Focusing awareness in that place. And if you haven't woken up with something feeling a little bit stiff this morning, just bring your whole body awareness into your mind. Feeling into either place of resistance and tension, or just the whole body. And you might feel inspired to move part of the body in a certain way. I've got this tension that's running all down my computer arm. Just feels nice to just open that up a little bit and have a stretch. Just feeling into if there's any way of holding your the stiff, tense part of your body that might just help to loosen it up a little bit. Just feel free to do that. not looking to, find a way of causing more pain. Just gently working with whatever's going on in your body in a way that isn't about pushing through or creating change. Just a gentle listening. And as we just keep shaking for another couple of minutes, see if we can find somewhere in the body that is the complete opposite. So somewhere that feels open, healthy, warm, easy. Could be at the tip of your nose, it could be anywhere. Seeing if there's somewhere that lights up as a place of ease in your body. And maybe there's nowhere that feels absolutely easy. Just find somewhere that feels easier than the place of holding. And just resting our awareness there and noticing the sensations that feel good and open, easy. Just reminding the mind, reminding the brain, there are places in the body that feel healthy and easy. Sometimes it's easy to forget. Momentarily going to go back to the place that felt tense. We're going to kind of try and bring some of those qualities that we've just noticed and felt into. So the openness, easiness, healthiness. See if we can just bring some of that to this place of holding, place of stiffness. You might feel that you want to smile into this area. Consciously generate a feeling of warmth, ease. Staying with that, we're going to come to a gentle stop. Notice all of those sensations that feel great after a shake. So there'll be some tingling and feeling of flow, warmth, fuzziness. Really noticing that, noticing what feels good. Allowing any little shifts and movements to happen. Focusing on what feels good. The whole of my periphery is tingling and feeling alive. Just soaking that up. What feels good? As we're standing, consciously lengthening the breath. See if you can make the out breath a little bit longer than the in breath. See if you can generate the inner smile, warmth and glow, sort of heightened, higher sort of vibration that comes with a little bit of joy, a bit of tenderness, feeling that glow, feeling that smile. As we have stopped and come to this still place and connected with health, generated that sense of well-being, the birds have started singing. And there's a really beautiful feeling of stillness and calm. Mind started to settle, just noticing all of those things quickly started to arise just from 10 minutes of presence, 10 minutes of being connected with your body, 10 minutes of being connected to health. Moment of deep appreciation for the power of that and where it can take us. Let's start to very gently just twist the body, letting things move in a very slow and paced way. As things start to warm up, you can deepen the twist. Bring a little bit more energy to the movement. And let's continue with the sense of the spine being very upright, long, strong, rotating around the spine. The arms really relax. They're not working at all. It's all coming from core, from the pelvis. Let the arms release. Let's do a few twists with the eyes facing forward. And then just letting the head move how it wants to. More twists. And then just gently letting that go. Let's come back into our standing posture for a moment. Sink down into earth. Soften through the ankles, knees are bent. Just tucking the tail in a little bit, long spine. Sinking and rising up through the crown. Once again, connecting with the breath. Consciously lengthening the breath. Let's bring in the elements and let's do it a little bit differently this week. So let's bring in earth and soil, feeling that beneath the feet. And then let's bring in a body of water. Imagine that we're actually standing in the water. Standing in a nice warm thermal pool, but maybe for you it's the ocean, cooling or warming, completely up to you. Let's bring in a ring of something that symbolizes the wood element to you. You want to surround us. Maybe it's a forest, maybe it's driftwood, maybe it's mangroves that are growing in the water. You want to be completely surrounded. We have the earth and the water and wood. And now bringing in a circle of fire. Just let that arise however it wants to for you. You'll be completely surrounded with anything that symbolizes for you fire element. And then let's bring in the metal element, so rock or crystal or metal. And again, surrounding ourselves, the metal element. Setting an intention of inviting the elemental forces to balance within the body and the organ system, in the field. Some appreciation for these elements, for their place in the world, their place in us, and the power they have to bring health and balance and harmony. Do a full body sweep, bend forward, sweeping up, holding the intention of bringing the elemental forces with us right through the body, through the arms, down to the fingertips, over top of the head, and down the back. Bending forward, inviting in all of the elements. Sweeping through bones, bone marrow, deep into the core of the physical body. In the depths. Always acknowledging the chi, the life force that runs through the body, runs through all of the tissues. Let's bring in a particular intention to be sweeping through all of the joints of the body, clearing and balancing, harmonizing, bringing health to all of the joints. Connect with all of the fluid systems in the body, blood, lymph, cerebral spinal fluid, the fluid in and around each of our cells. This time we're not going to bend forward, we're just going to use our awareness and intention. Keep same movement. Clearing, sweeping through, inviting the elements to balance and harmonize. Do that one more time. Complete form up and down the body. Come back to standing. Settling in, going to stand for a couple of minutes. A sense of having an open body, open mind, open body. Get a visual on all of the elements again. And once again, really noticing what feels good. Shift your mind, you shift your focus from any feelings of discomfort, finding what feels good in the body. And through the feet, open through the crown. Having a sense of what feels good. Take your mind to anywhere in the body that feels uncomfortable or stiff. Breathing in to that place, breathing in the elements, breathing in light. And as you breathe out, just imagining anything that's held, leaving as a dark vapor. Breathing in light, breathing in the elements. Take both hands to one hip, left or right, either is fine. Shift the weight to the other side and start to move the hands in a figure of eight. So there's a figure of eight in front of you, and we're just going to follow that. Just let it be really easy. Hold the intention of balancing both sides, balancing up and down, balancing elements, just bringing harmony to the body, harmony to the mind, harmony to our chi system. Shoulders be soft and relaxed. Just enough tension in the arms, in the body. And let's see if we can have the center of the figure of eight moving through the middle dantian, through the heart space. Letting the movement be really soothing, calming. Moving slowly and softly. but with purpose and intention. This balancing of the yin and the yang in the movement. Movement might shift and morph and change, and that's absolutely fine. Connecting with the creativity practice. Finding a way to move that feels good and flowing and easy. Drop the center of the figure of eight down into the earth center and the solar plexus. Moving through there. And dropping the center of the figure of eight down into the lower dantian. And in my system, it feels easier to make a smaller figure of eight. Just going with whatever feels good for your system. Starting to feel a little bit more like coming in behind as well. Let's do one more full figure of eight. The arms relax for a moment. Let's bring into our awareness the elements that we placed earlier. Let the hands just float up. Long, slow breath out as they float back down. So consciously really slowing the form down, slowing the movement and the breath down. The intention here is to really bring the autonomic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system through the slow movement and the slow breath. Into our healing space, health, growth, and restoration, out of fight and flight, out of inflammation, into ease and flow. So conscious intention. As the hands move up, visualize the whole body filling with a golden light infused with the elements. It's easy, long and slow. Exactly how it is in the parasympathetic state. Let's do one last form, really conscious, really connected, slow, full deep breath. Finishing with a moment of standing, really opening up through the crown, through the feet, sinking into earth, connecting with the feeling of health and well-being. Noticing all of the elements as you set them up. Seeing the resonance in the body as you notice the elements. Sending gratitude to Earth, gratitude to the cosmos, gratitude to the field, gratitude to our life force and spirit. Very gently letting all of the elements dissolve, knowing that they stay with us. And just very gently coming out of the posture, ending the practice.